Good morning and a very happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for getting up early on this New Year's Day to join us. I'm Rebecca Lowe, the two Robbies, Robbie Earle, Robbie Mustoe alongside me. So it is Tottenham against Villa then to kick 2023 off. Robbie Earle, let me come to you. Yeah. I mentioned in the Open there, surely they can't concede the first goal for a 10th straight game. But having watched the evidence in front of us over the past 6 months or so, that's exactly what they may well end up doing. Doesn't mean they'll lose the game.
No.
These tactics of Conte's are having a wide-ranging effect on, it seems, everyone. Talk us through why he continues to allow this to happen.
Well, first of all, every coach, head coach, manager has a style of play which suits them. They have training routines to do it. They have the fitness that is attached to it. So here's a guy who plays three at the back, who sits back, who wants the opposition to have the ball and basically is waiting for opportunities to regain possession and counter-attack quickly. It's a great way of doing things if, one, you've got a defence that can hold out, and two, you've got the players to counter-attack. So the second part, I think, they're not bad at. You know, the counter-attack with Kane, with some, with Kulusevski's when he's fit, with Richarlison. But the defending part, Rebecca, is not good enough. He hasn't got the kind of players that can keep a clean sheet during that period and then go on and win the game. And I just feel at this point, every time we hear Conte after a defeat or a draw, or even sometimes after a win, it's like he hasn't quite taken ownership of this team or ownership of this club. Like this talk, well, maybe he's going to move, or it's not quite his fault, or I haven't got the players I want. He's been at this club a long time and he's been given money, and Tottenham should be doing better than what they are right now.
Can I follow on from that point?
Please do.
I think that's absolutely right. I think now it's on him. Antonio Conte now. He's had his pre-season, his full pre-season that he wanted. He's got his director in football in Paratici that he's worked with before in Juventus. He's had $217 million of new players in the summer. He's had all this amount of time to prepare, to plan, to improve, to cajole, everything else, and it's not working. It's kind of shocking to everybody, I think, that they're not further up. They've got 23 goals against now. I think they've conceded 2 or more goals in the last six games in the Premier League. This isn't Antonio Conte. He's got the midfield and the front players that I feel like we agree. Like, that looks pretty good. How defensively, after all this time and money and his reputation and his experience and his expertise, they can't not concede the first goal in the 9 is amazing to me. He's made one big change today in dropping Eric Dyer to the bench, which I think is the right call. Dyer's been trusted a lot and hasn't always performed. It's time for Antonio Conte to get this thing going.
Is he going to have to spend more money on that defence then?
He is, and that is going to be a problem for Tottenham. We know they're not sort of free-flowing with the money. And I just wondered tactically, Rebecca, that we almost see two halves of Spurs. I said the other day, didn't I? Like, I'd only buy half a season ticket because they only play in half the games. But how about switching it the other way? How about saying, for the first half, let's go for it. We'll play and go 2 or 3-0 up, and then say, if we have to, we'll defend that and keep a clean sheet.
But we ain't going to see it, are we?
No, because
we're not going to see it. They're so much better when they have to be better, when they have to play well, when they're playing with desperation. And I'd love, just like you, I'd love them to say, you know what, let's get on the front foot, forget about all the things that's in their head. I'm sure there's so many things in the player's head when they start games, particularly with the defensive situation right now. We've got to be here, we've got to be here. You know, when they're behind a couple of goals, then all goes out the window and they play football. And I'm like, sit back and like, that's so much better. But I don't think it's going to change, Rob.
Well, another thing I think as well that's important, Rebecca, Arsenal, Newcastle in the top 4 are 2 teams I don't think the likes of Spurs thought would be there. There ain't going to be many spots in this top 4 for Champions League. Manchester United in decent shape. Liverpool getting a little bit of form. They could have it all on to finish in the top 4 this season.
The other problem as well is if they do play that counter-attacking football, that's fine if Kulusevski, Kane and Son are absolutely on fire. But there's no Kulusevski today. We're still waiting to find out why. Kane is in form. Son, not at all. So then you're putting pressure on, it's going to be Bryan Hill today, on Son and on Kane, to whenever they do get an attack, score a goal.
Yeah, I mean, what if Kane gets injured? You know, they're going to go down like a stone because there's nobody else that's scoring goals at the moment. I think his contract's up at the end of the season, Antonio Conte. It feels like if he doesn't get in the top 4, you know what he's like. He's going to blame other people and other things and money and everything else. It feels like this project could come to an end. I think we're in the real nitty-gritty point right now. Are you going to find a way? Romero's back, brilliant defender, world champion now with Argentina. Can they find a way to get his real vision in play now, or is it going to be still inconsistent?
He still doesn't know his best defence, Rob, does he? And that's the problem. Eric Dyer was part of that best defence. One time he was talking about being one of the greatest defenders in Europe. He's dropped him today.
Yeah.
I just don't ever feel he's quite sure about that back line. And when you play the tactics that he does, you've got to keep some clean sheets.
OK. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.